Hey friends, it's Len here at 1A Auto. Today I'm working on a 2007 Hyundai Elantra. I'm going to be doing something fairly simple. We're going to be doing sway bar links. It's going to be a very easy job. I want to be the guy that shows you how to do it. If you need any parts for your vehicle, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to take off our 5 lug nuts here with a 21mm socket. There we are. Now we're going to continue taking off the other 4. Hold this on here. Take off our last lug nut. Hubcap. So now it's time to take off this upper portion of the sway bar link, okay? I'm gonna take this one off right here. It's a 17mm nut. I'm gonna use some locking pliers. It's gonna come from the back side. I'm not worried about the boots because I'm replacing the whole sway bar link, of course. If I wasn't replacing the sway bar link, you'd wanna do something a little different than this. Got that nice and tight. I'm gonna blast this off with a 17. Whether you're using a ratchet or an air gun, whatever you're doing, you're using a 17mm. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side of the vehicle, and I'll show you why. So you may have noticed that the caliper's off. That has nothing to do with this sway bar link. That's a whole nother job. We're doing multiple jobs. You do not need to remove the caliper for doing sway bar links. So the reason why I removed the other side sway bar link at the same time as this one to do it, it just makes it much easier. Theoretically speaking, you should be replacing both of them at the same time. If one goes bad, the other one's probably bad not too long, along the way there. So I always do them as a pair. So the reason why I took the other one off is so I can do this. Now I can lift that bar up and down. I can put it wherever I need it. I can come in with an extension with a little swivel socket. And I'll be able to get to this nut very easily at that point. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my locking pliers. Try to get them locked down here. Nice and snug, and then loose. That's okay. I love it. I love it. Feels decent. I'm gonna take my extension with my 17mm swivel. I'm just gonna come in like this. Try to get it on that nut. There we are. Got my air gun. It's a 17mm. You do you. You got a ratchet, you got whatever you got. We just essentially want that nut to come off. So if you notice that your nut isn't coming off, just go ahead and heat it up. Once you feel as though it's hot enough, we're gonna try to blast it off again, okay? Let's give that a try. Come back under here, 17mm. There we are. Got my sway bar link off. Awesome, we'll do the same to the other side. Here we are, friends, a quick product comparison for you. We have our original sway bar link out of our 2007 Hyundai Elantra. I just removed it, it's fairly easy. Over here, we have our brand new quality 1A Auto part. As you can tell, it's the same length. That's very important. If you had one that was maybe this long right here, well, you got the wrong link, okay? These match up perfectly. It's made to spec. Comes with brand new locking nuts. You can tell because the hole's oblonged. Super important, okay? New boots, obviously. I mean, you're gonna have boots on there, right? You need it. Keep the moisture out of there. You want these puppies being able to move around. So as you can tell, this is a quality part brought to you by 1A Auto. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't want to install this into my vehicle, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If you need this or any other part, you can always check us out at 1aauto.com. So right here, you have a slot. You can fit your 17mm wrench. Your new nuts are 18mm, okay? So get your tools. And let's get it done. We'll get our nuts started on there and grab my 17mm wrench. Just gonna find where it wants to sit into the slots. There we are. Just pull it down so it's ready to sit there. Now I'm gonna come through here and I'm gonna zip this on with my 18mm socket. All right, that's stopped. Get my wrench out of here. Perfect. Now we can take our sway bar, bring it down to where we need it. Now it's time to do the upper into the strut. Push it through, take our nut, and get it started on there. Find where our wrench wants to sit in there. That seems like it's pretty good. Get that turned so it won't fall off. I'm gonna grab my gun. I'm gonna zip that puppy in. There we are. Nice and snug. I just had my wrench slip off a couple times. We'll go ahead and do the same to the other side. Time to get the wheel back up on here. Just gonna go ahead and lift it up. Center cover, hubcap, whatever you want to call it. We're just gonna bottom these out with our 21mm socket and our long ratchet. Once they're all bottomed out, we'll bring it down on the ground and torque them up. So now we're gonna go ahead and torque these down with our 21mm to 80 foot-pounds. We're gonna do a star pattern, okay? One here, 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 here. And I'm just gonna go around.
Thanks for watching. Visit 1aauto.com for quality auto parts shipped to your door, the place for DIY auto repair. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button.